Hello, everybody. I'm Michael Janssen, Chief Research Officer for Everest Group. I'm here with Rita Soni, a Principal Analyst in our Impact Sourcing and Sustainability Research. She also likes to refer to herself as the Chief Do-Gooder.
Great to be with you, Michael.
We just finished up a webinar on Digital for Good, probably our first on that topic, shaping your sustainability journey. And in that, we did a quick poll. And so one of the thoughts was today we just go through those results from the quick poll, show you what people were thinking. And the question was on what are your top 3 sustainability objectives? And, Rita, you can see the carbon footprint is obviously the number one answer here, but what were your thoughts when you saw these results?
Yeah, I would say it wasn't surprising that carbon footprinting and even ESG were the top sustainability topics for the webinar participants. I have to give props to organizations like the Carbon Disclosure Project, or CDP, for seeding this movement more than 2 decades ago. And we also know that there's an increasing investor focus on ESG, which is getting clearer. But as an ex-GE manufacturing geek, I did find it interesting that this topic is so disconnected for our audience. For the EHS topic, or environmental health and safety, is so disconnected for our audience.
Yeah, so with the carbon footprint, in knowing that our audience is really biased toward people and it's really a services organization largely, carbon footprint's sticking out there on the top, but is that really where we want to be?
You're right. Environmental issues are important, but they're relatively easy to identify, benchmark, and assess. Once we get to the people side or societal benefits, it does get harder. And maybe that's why we see some of the lower scores. But I am heartened by the fact that the UN Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, did score fairly high, and perhaps those are being seen as good tools for benchmarking. And I think also the diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging, that's gained a lot of traction, especially even globally, even with the BLM movement and other social trends. So I think we at least see the interest there, and probably that's where we need to focus a lot more of our efforts.
All right, well, we have the webinar on demand, so you can click through and see all the actual content from the slides and the discussion that we had. And I'd encourage you to click the link. And Rita, I thank you for your time today, and we'll look forward to a lot more content on this topic from you.
Thanks.